Hey everybody, welcome back to day 5 of 26 letters in 26 days. We are teaching you the basic strokes that combine to make every letter in the alphabet. So today is letter E, and we are going to work on the lowercase e. So let me just reposition this camera just slightly. We'll zoom in just a little bit. Now, when we think about the letter E, there are two strokes that we will think about, and you learned about one of them yesterday with the letter D. So the first stroke that we're going to focus on, and watch the pen tip if you're not sure about the thick to thin lines. The first stroke that we're going to practice is that ascending stem loop. Now yesterday for the letter D, we made it full size for the excuse me, the backbone of that D. For the letter E, we're going to focus on making it small. Okay, so that's basically, and then, but what we're going to do is we're not going to do it straight. We're going to focus on giving it a curve. So you would come in, say here, pen tip in, no pressure on that pen till you get to the top, right about here. You're going to press hard on that marker, and you're going to give it a curve, and you're going to lift up. Okay, so that's our ascending stem loop. We're going to curve the stem of it to form the first stroke of the E. So let's do that one more time. We're going to start it about here. Wherever you start it is where you're going to come in with your stem when you come down. So no pressure, come around, swing up. When you get to the top of that mountain as you're coming around, remember, we're going to press down on that pen, and then we're going to lift up. Okay. Now, when you do the E, when you put these two strokes together, you're probably not going to want to lift up for this stroke. But to break it down so you can see the two strokes, that is what we're going to do. So our next stroke that we're learning, and you've already learned it, is a simple upstroke, right? So that's pen tip on paper, no pressure, and it's an upstroke, okay? No pressure, thin line. And then I also teach it to you to do it as an entrance stroke. So we enter with that little circle and up. All right, so still no pressure. We'll put pressure on it in a minute, but you can practice it without pressure. So that's learning to use that tip of the pen and practice those up strokes. Okay, so let's go here. We will put the two together. So we're going to start pen to tip to paper, no pressure. We're going to come around. When we reach the top of that mountain, as we're rounding around, then we are going to press down. And remember, we're curving it slightly. So that stroke plus the up stroke. Whoop, let me do that again. We went out of camera. I apologize. So this stroke plus this stroke. And now let's try it all together. We'll start it here. We're going to come around on the tip of that brush, no pressure. When we round the mountain, we're going to press, put that slight curve in it. When we get to the bottom now, instead of lifting it off of the paper, you're just going to lift back to the tip and come up. So you see the two strokes. A lot of people say, wait a minute, the E only has one stroke. No, it technically has two. So let's put that in motion one more time. We'll start it right here. Pen tip to paper, no pressure. We're going to come up light, round the mountain, and then press. As we come up and circle to come back up the hill, we lift to no pressure. And then you can keep practicing that. You can, oh, I keep going out of screen, guys. I'm so sorry. You can alter the loop to change the look of your E. You can make it more rounded. You know, but that is the letter E today. All right, guys, I'm curious to see if you've been practicing. Let's get those practice sheets uploaded into group. Thanks for being here today, guys. I hope that this helps. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you again tomorrow.